So guys, I'm here with some Swimbait stuff. First off, I'll show you an 8-inch HUD, which I made a big mistake on. It wasn't a mistake making the 68, because 68 HUD is pretty much a 6-inch HUD with the 8-inch tail. What the 8-inch tail is, it's gives it a lot wider wobble, a lot higher profile. The 6 inches is a very small tail wobble. The 8-inch, what I did was I cut off its tail, and I put it on the 68. Then I had nothing to use my 8-inch HUD for, which, of course, I did this right before winter starts, and that's when you need the 8-inch HUD. So, there you have it, 6-inch tail, and the 8-inch HUD. It's pretty ugly, haven't fished it yet. This bait's very good without the 6-inch tail. With the 8-inch tail, it's very good. I haven't fished this thing yet. I'm kind of nervous, anxious, excited at the same time. See how this thing swims with this tail. How you rig it, though, is this one was not weedless. I don't know if you can see that hole right there. There's either if you have a weedless one, there'll be a slit right here, and there'll be a hook in there, so when a bass bites down on it, the hook is exposed. But what I did, or well, I traded this bait. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to cut off the hook. You're gonna take about 20 to 25 pound line, and you're gonna tie it about 2 inches from the eye where you tie the line. I did kind of a crappy knot, but it works. I'm supposed to take a treble hook and tie it up there. It's a good bait. That's how you rig it. Some people do it the same thing down here though on this eye. If I were you, I wouldn't, because that screws it up. It doesn't screw it up, but it's a weed attractant, I should say. I have to fix this bait up. It's getting some gnarly scars there. I had a couple hits on this bait when I had the 8-inch tail, the 8-inch HUD tail, but this bait's very good. I just have to fix it up and do some working on it. Next one of the best baits in the swim bait industry, the 6-inch Rising Sun. I have the bottom hook one. Bottom hook, it's a line through. I don't know if you can see that, yeah, there you go, that's better. See that hole? Comes through the lead insert, the lead weight, comes out the bottom, it's a line through. What that does is when you tie it on, the hook will sit down here. And what you want to do for better hookups is you're going to want to sink the hook into your Rising Sun, like so. Actually put that too far up. I need to patch this thing up. I'm going to put it around right in between those two anal fins. You just want to insert it like right there. Push that down. So when the split ring sits up there with the line, it's about 1/4 of an inch away from where the line comes out. And it's a very good bait. Many hits. I haven't caught any fish on it yet, as when I sucked. Recently caught my first one, which you saw in the picture before the video. That was caught not on one of my swim baits, but on one of my cousins. Same, it was on my rod and everything, which I'll show you in a second. But that's a Killer Instinct Killer Gill. I highly recommend you get one of those. Yeah. This bait has tons of mojo, which you'll find out what that is going through your swim bait career. It's the 4-inch BBZ shad. As you notice, it's painted white. That's because the color on it was either blueback herring or shad. I don't know, my cousin gave it to me. He painted it white. I didn't like it. Tons of mojo. As you can see, all the paint chips, bite marks. This thing, I always almost get short bit. That's the one thing I do not like about this bait. Very easy to get short bit, because as you can see, there's about, one second here, there's about 2.5 inches of space from the tail to the head, to the base of the head. And the head, there's about 1.5 inches where the hook is. The bass will often be trailing this thing, and you don't even notice it. Like, if you see a bass trailing it, you stop it, and you want to twitch it. I'll show you the swimming action in another video. But when you're swimming it and you don't see a bass, it'll often come up and bite the back like this. It'll short bite it. That's why I've kind of wanted to experiment and put a split ring or ring or something down on this second or third joint to see if it still swims. The other thing is this thing does get foul hooked very easily, as you can see from the hook being so close to the line. And yeah, very good bait. I recommend you get those. It's a little expensive for its size. This is a good bait. It's a Lucky Craft 8-inch swim bait. It was I don't remember the original color, but it's 8-inch. This is like my, I don't know, this isn't my beast hard bait. Good bait. It's got a soft tail. It's got a soft tail, and soft tail. Everything else is hard. Good bait. Not as erratic. Similar to the Spro, but not as erratic. Good bait. Not sure the hooks on here. They're pretty damn sharp though. Good bait. I'm gonna have to make another video of the swimming action a little bit later. Like I said, this one's meant to replicate a carp. This one's my beast. It's still 8 inches, but like I said, meant to replicate a carp. Swims like the Hud, with just like a subtle wobble. Like when you fish it, it'll just like way back and forth. Not as much. And these joints right here help out a lot. Got a rattle. Don't have any hooks on it. I'm probably gonna end up, once I get a new Hud, I'm probably gonna end up taking off this one and putting it on. It's a good bait. It's a really good bait, but I haven't really fished it yet. I've heard good things about it. Yeah. And now for my top water bait in my collection, my Lunker Punker. I gave my cousin my wooden one for another bait. Can't remember which bait though. It's a good bait. Big walk the dog bait. It's got the emblem on the head. I took the hook off of that one and used it on my Rising Sun. Got the feather tail. Make it look like a fin. I put 2 hooks in the back because when you get hit on this thing, you usually get hit in the back because you're covering a lot of water with the S-wave motion. So I usually hit in the back. Nice detail, as you can see. They got all the gill plates and everything. 3DI. It's a very, very good bait. Here's my setup now. Not a very expensive rod, very expensive reel. Grandpa gave it to me as a gift. Love him to death. Going on a boat with him this Friday. The Shimano Calcutta 300 TE. It's a very, very good reel. Nice and smooth. It's an old one. This is the older one, I think. They made a new Calcutta 300. They actually also came out with the 300D, which is a very nice reel. I would like to get it for my lighter swimbait rod. As you can see, the 300 TE, very smooth when reeling. The only problem I have with this reel is, you see that knob right there? That thing holds, yeah, that knob, sorry I'm talking a little fast. That knob holds down this plate, and that knob comes loose a lot. Like I said, otherwise it's very smooth. It's got super stopper. I don't know what that is. I use the line I use. It's, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's Berkeley Power Pro 25-pound line. It's very good. It's what I caught my first swimbait fish on. This is the rod I caught it on. The rod and reel I have, it's a saltwater rod. It's a Daiwa. Second here. It's a Daiwa Saltiga, 7-foot heavy. It says 10 to 20 pounds. Honestly, that doesn't matter at all. At least in my opinion. Like I said, it's 7 feet. Doesn't matter at all. It really, honestly, it doesn't matter because I throw 25 and it does just fine. Great rod and reel for a beginner. Another one for, yeah, I got, again, my grandpa gave me, not these as a combo, but my grandpa gave me both of these, so both of these are free. Yeah. Great rod and reel for a beginner. That's my swim bait setup. I need to get more. I need to get more 316 hard baits when I can afford them. I'm gonna get a 6-inch Spro soon. I'm gonna be adding more to my collection and selling and trading. So I'll make another video for you guys of the swimming action of these, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will try my best to sub back to you, those who subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.